Hello, I'm Michael Diamond. You're watching Muscle Central. First thing I want you to do is subscribe and turn on your notifications. All right, Arnold Brazil, over and done with. Probably not to surprise of many people. Rafael Brandao took first place. Supposed to be 6 competitors, was only 5 competitors. There was a competitor from South Africa. I'm trying to get this right. Sibusiso Cotello. That was the 6th man that was in the lineup. Now, he was disqualified. It seemed as though he did not make, or he was late for prejudging. Now, it's a pretty difficult one to swallow. Something doesn't quite add up, really. It wasn't that there was an incident with Cedric McMillan. Had to do with missing the athletes meeting, and he was stuck in traffic. Definitely should have been disqualified. This wasn't even an incident where he was stuck in traffic. According to what we're getting, there was a so-called miscommunication. Now, I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but as far as Sibusiso, I don't see an athlete putting in the time and effort and going through the traveling trouble. He's coming from South Africa to Brazil, and it's a big trip, and it's not as easy as it was a few years ago traveling. And just to make a silly mess up like that and end up coming late for the show. I tend to believe that what he's saying he was never really given a time. It wasn't verbally said to him that he contacted promoters and returning his contact, his reach out, sent him an image of the poster with a time on the poster, which is not a really good way to let the athlete know that he has to be there at a certain time. And I just find it hard to swallow that, okay, Brazil, they speak Portuguese. I don't know if anybody speaks English there amongst the promoters, but I'm sure somebody that speaks English. I don't know about Sibusiso, what he speaks, or whether he speaks English or not. But there could, I don't accept that there wasn't a way to verbally let him know what time he needs to be at prejudging. I'm not saying he could have beaten him. Possibly. We've seen some pictures. Actually, he was allowed to, quote unquote, guest pose. So we got to look at him. And somebody photoshopped some of those pictures into to the comparison so you can see him next to Raphael and the other competitors and the comparisons. And it looked pretty damn good. And you got to take into consideration, he might have looked a whole lot better. All the stress he had to go through with not being late for the prejudging and not being able to compete, that can definitely affect the way the body looks. So all in all, he looked pretty damn good. Could he have challenged him? Could it may have been a serious challenge, or possibly even defeat Rafael Brandao? Did the promoters get a word from someone? Hey, this guy's looking pretty damn good. Rafael being a native Brazilian, and it is by no means anything on Rafael. And my possible scenario is true, I would not imagine that he's involved with it in any way. But it just makes you wonder, how come they couldn't find a way to communicate with him in a language they both understand? Hey, on phones now, you got translators. You can talk into the phone and turn it over to the other person, and it'll be translated into their language, and then you go back and forth like that. It's just something very strange, and I feel bad because I don't think Sibusiso wanted to miss prejudging. It just doesn't make sense, and hopefully we'll figure out exactly what happened and make sure something like this doesn't happen again. All right, if you agree or disagree with what I've said, please let me know in the comment section. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share. By all means, subscribe. Do not forget to hit the notification bell. This way, every time I put up a new video, you will be notified. Also, if you go to the description box, I have some links there. One is to the Facebook Muscle Central page. Any questions, you can go there, DM me. I'd be happy to answer them. You also have links to Species Nutrition and Mr. G's Protein Snacks. Click on both those links, go to both those websites, and check out all their great products. Also, there's a link to another YouTube bodybuilding channel, Buffy The Ironslayer. Go there and check out their content. Once again, this is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.